Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to Lion Voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here. Hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
I'm Nana Farika. The time has come for the lioness to tell her story from her viewpoint and tell the world who Queen Omega is. This is the lion's voice.
Let's go into this first video. This is from African content creator named Theresa Adido, talking about Ghana opening its borders, revolutionary. One Africa is happening, family, and I just want to make sure that we're up to speed. Subscribe to the sister and let her know that the Lion Voice sent the eye. So you can see the tide is sweeping. What are your comments on the video? Let us know down below. Do you think this is a revolutionary move? This is by the outgoing government, by the way. The incoming government has already signaled that they will be working more closely with the Sahel, with Burkina Faso and all of those governments. So there are major things happening.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabet is giving birth in a place called Ergersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name TAFARI, meaning one to be feared or respected. LIDJ's father, RasTafari, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. RasTafari is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. RasTafari knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. LIDJ would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
All right, housekeeping out of the way. Let's go into this first video. This is from African content creator named Theresa Adido, talking about Ghana opening its borders, revolutionary. One Africa is happening, family, and I just want to make sure that we're up to speed. Subscribe to the sister and let her know that the Lion Voice sent the eye. It's a smaller channel than I, but I was there, last year. So, we know and we want to help support and encourage our African brethren and sisters to continue to make content so that we can hear what's happening from an African voice. I love hearing African accents and hearing Mama Africa speak for herself. And the love that they express for the diaspora, for their other African brothers and sisters is what makes it special. So let's check out this video and we'll come forward.
Breaking news out of Africa. Ghana, the land of gold, culture and rich history, has announced a groundbreaking visa-free travel policy for all Africans. This monumental decision, set to take effect in early 2025, positions Ghana as the 5th African country to open its borders to all holders of African passports. What does this mean for Africa and its people? Stay tuned as we dive deep into this historic move and its implications. But before we do so, you are welcome and welcome back to this channel. I'm Teresa and you can consider subscribing. Don't forget to turn on post notification because that will notify you whenever we drop new content on this channel. Also don't forget to like, comment and share. So with this policy, Ghana joins the ranks of Seychelles, Benin, Rwanda and the Gambia, nations that have paved the way towards an Africa without borders. For decades, Africans have dreamed of a continent where freedom of movement is a reality, a dream that Ghana's bold step brings closer to fruition. Freedom of movement is not just about travel, it symbolizes unity, economic integration, and an opportunity for millions of Africans to explore the vast opportunities our continent holds. Ghana's move is a clear signal to the rest of the world. Africa is on the rise. So if you ask me what I think about the visa-free travel policy Ghana is implementing, I think it's amazing. It shows that Ghana is taking a leadership role in uniting Africa. This is what Kwame Nkrumah would have wanted. It will help our economy and tourism. People from across Africa will now see what Ghana has to offer. From the pyramids of Egypt to the savannas of Kenya, and from the bustling streets of Lagos to the serene beaches of Seychelles, Africa is a continent like no other. But until now, visa restrictions have made it difficult for Africans to exploit the treasures within their borders. Experts project that Ghana's visa-free policy will significantly boost the country. Increased intra-African tourism and trade could create thousands of jobs and foster strong ties among African nations. Kotoka International Airport, already a major hub for West Africa, is set to become even busier. Airlines are gearing up for a surge in travelers eager to experience Ghana's rich culture and heritage. One of Ghana's biggest draws is its culture. From the vibrant kente clothes to the rhythmic beat of highlife music, Ghana offers a cultural experience like no other. Now, more Africans can experience this firsthand. History also plays a big role in Ghana's appeal. Sites like the Cape Coast Castle and Kakum National Park tell stories of resilience, struggle and triumph. Ghana is not the first to implement such a policy. Seychelles has long allowed visa-free access, helping it become a tourism powerhouse. Rwanda, with its open borders, has fostered innovation and business growth. Ghana is poised to replicate these successes. This policy aligns with the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, which aims to create the world's largest free trade area. Visa-free travel will make it easier for entrepreneurs and businesses to thrive across borders. While the benefits are clear, challenges remain. Issues like border security and resource allocation will need to be addressed, but Ghana is determined to make this policy a success. This policy is a step towards unity. We are stronger together as Africans. And could this be the beginning of a borderless Africa? Ghana's move could inspire other nations to follow suit, creating a ripple effect across the continent. And this is not just about Ghana, it's about Africa. We are one people and our destinies are intertwined. Let this policy be a beacon of unity for the entire continent. Beyond tourism, Ghana's tech industry stands to benefit. With easier movement, talent from across Africa can contribute to Ghana's growing innovation sector. The African Union has long advocated for freedom of movement. Ghana's policy is a step towards realizing the AU's Agenda 2063, the Africa we want. Ghana's landscapes, from lush forests to pristine beaches, are ready to welcome travelers from all over Africa. Imagine the connections and friendships that will form. This policy will bring more customers and create opportunities. It's a win-win for everyone. Young Africans will now have more opportunities to collaborate across borders. From music to technology, the possibilities are endless. Ghana's government is ensuring a smooth rollout of the policy with investments in infrastructure and security measures to support the influx of travelers. This move could also encourage members of the diaspora to reconnect with their roots, fostering a deeper connection to the continent. Europe's Schengen area has shown how open borders can transform a region. Africa can achieve the same, starting with countries like Ghana leading the way. Visa-free travel will promote cultural exchanges, allowing Africans to learn more about each other's traditions and lifestyles. Kwame Nkrumah envisioned a united Africa. Policies like these are steps toward making his vision a reality. Ghana's history as the first sub-Saharan country to gain independence makes this move even more significant. Once again, Ghana is leading by example. This policy will make it easier for entrepreneurs to expand their business to Ghana. It's a game changer. And Ghana's free visa policy is not just about travel, it's about unity, opportunity, and the future of a continent ready to embrace its potential. So what do you think about Ghana's bold move? Could your country be next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Africa's journey to unity.
Mighty. So you can see the tide is sweeping. What are your comments on the video? Let us know down below. Do you think this is a revolutionary move? This is by the outgoing government, by the way. The incoming government has already signaled that they will be working more closely with the Sahel, with Burkina Faso and all of those governments. So there are major things happening. Also, I just want to mention, before we get into the next clip, because it's going to be relevant to the next clip, that the wave of expelling foreign troops from the continent has begun, or at least Western G7 troops has begun. Ivory Coast just announced January 1st, they want the French troops out by end of the month. Get out! You know what I mean? That is the vibration. Chad announced French troops have to come out. Of course, you know, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger. Senegal has also announced French troops have to come out. So this is a sweeping tide.
Well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile, Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, you know, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, it's beautiful continent, better control, mama.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile. From Mama
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green technology. We hailing Haile Selassie first without apology. And then we build the youth them economy. We dismantle Babylon monopoly. We teach the youth them how to live properly. Tell them make sure them got the title for them property.